Good morning, everyone. This is the Daily Collective reading for Monday, October 15th, 2018. And I hope that everyone had a fabulous weekend. I hope that everyone is well rested, ready to hit the workday and see where everything goes. And I also hope that as a collective, I noticed that we have been dealing with some really heavy energies. I mean, obviously there's the Venus retrograde. It's going to flow into Mercury retrograde. But we've been dealing with some really heavy energies, and I myself have started to notice those dissipating. So I really hope that they are dissipating for you. It is just a real time of upheaval and letting old cycles come to an end so we can welcome the new. We have a lot of new things coming in for us as individuals along our own storylines in the theme of new cycles. So trust that it is going to be different. It's going to be something different than what you could possibly expect. And get out of your own way. Get out of your own way and need to control, because it's not going to suit this new situation coming in. So if today's reading resonates, let me know in the comments. And if you want, let me know how. Or you can personal message me. Chelsea Merchant, you are the winner for the top 10 question in the collective reading that's coming in. So you get your own personal multi-deck reading, and we will be I'll be in touch with you. We'll be in touch back and forth to see if you want a video, phone, email, whatever works for you. So there's no limit on questions. There's no limit on the decks. So let's just see where things go. And if today's reading does not resonate for you, collective, well, you can either let it fall away, or you can personal message me for clarification, or you can book your own personal reading. My readings at this moment are about 3 days in advance. So if you want to book one now, know that it'll be done within 3 days. There's so many ways for you to have it done, and I will give all those to you in the email back and forth. So just feel free to reach out. We'll get it taken care of. And all right, let's see where things go. I want to see what has been going on with the collective. It has been so crazy, lots of reconciliation, and I have no idea how that's going to play out in the individual lives, or my own, for God's sakes. But it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be fun. Just, it's going to be uncomfortable, and you have to be okay in knowing that it's going to be uncomfortable, because it's going to pass, and there'll be a new sense of comfort, and then there'll be new upheaval. That's the game of life, I suppose. So we are going to start off with Mademoiselle Lucy Cavendish, and this is the Oracles of Shadow and Light. I was going to do this reading on a live reading, but I don't think I'm ready yet. I might do it in a few days. It's just, I don't know, not yet. So let's see. I want one or two. Let's try and keep it around one or two. I'm probably gonna get 4. Yeah. All right, this is kind of going back to what I was literally just talking about. I'm actually going to marry it with 2 cards from here. Maybe not all those cards that just fell on the floor. Let's see. Let me know how and if this resonates with you, because I am so intrigued. This is ridiculous. Everyone I have been talking to speaks about this that's going on. All right. Big messages, guys. Big messages. But it's all about you working on yourself. So for the love of God, stop putting it off. You're going to get to where you're meant to go, but whether or not you get there kicking or screaming and willingly is completely your call. You don't want to get there kicking and screaming. Oh, sweet mother of God. Ghost people, reconciliation. What you thought was long gone is not long gone. And this is talking about, I think, interpersonal relationships, relationships that had bitter ends. I'm not talking about abusive ones. Please do not think that. If this was a breakup that was especially hard on you, know that the person who was the culprit, and well, the one who ended the relationship, they do carry that with them. They're coming back to the table without wearing a mask this time. They want to show their true self. Hi, Angel. Angel says hi. She's going to be my assistant today, it would seem. So they are coming back. They had to go through what they had to go through. Yes, there was a lot of love, and there was a huge soul connection there. And I really feel like for the mass majority, this is going to be a romantic connection. So knowing that, and I'm sorry if this bugs anyone who this does not resonate to on a romantic level. Guys, you got to make space for what is coming in. You may have a few options going, but understand that it's not going to fill your cup. Nothing's going to fill your cup. You have to fill your own cup. You can't be codependent in relationships. And really, those are pseudo codependencies. It's just you needing or wanting someone there. Let it fall away. You have something much better coming into play for you. Happy, happy, unfinished symphony, flexibility. So be grounded. Let your roots seep into the earth and allow your trunk to sway in the breeze and move with the wind. Let the dead leaves fall away. You have to learn to be flexible in this. You have to learn to forgive. You have to understand that even though that this is an unfinished symphony and that this is something that involves reconciliation, it is basically a completely new start. This is newness. You're new. The pain is no longer there. It's just if you are holding on to that pain, you're holding on to it because it allows you this bittersweet feeling of what could have been, and that is no longer there. So allow yourself to be flexible in this. Allow for the new to come in. Let me know how that resonates with you. I'm genuinely interested. This is crazy awesome. I love it. Where do we want to go next? Healing with the angels. All right. Lots of divine coming up in my readings. At least, if not every reading, well, every 2/3 of the readings are involving divine timing. I get that there are no accidents. There are no coincidences. This is all you watching your story unfold before you. Oh, I love it. And these are some huge messages today, you guys. This may be a relationship that was affected by children. Whether or not you want to admit it, children do affect our lives, and it's not always the most stress-free in the moment, but children are innocent. I mean, they are absolutely wonderful, and yeah, they do require a lot of energy, and it can be stressful at times, but that's not their fault. This is just who we are as adults, and it's not for them to be blamed. I do see that they are being divinely guided in coming back. It's a fresh start coming from spiritual growth, and this is going to be a more playful approach to the relationship, since you guys were so serious and hot and heavy in the beginning of what was. It's no longer the case right now. I mean, you guys have done a lot of inner work. You can't deny that. You have done excruciating interior work on yourself. You had a lot to repair, a lot of neediness and that fear of abandonment. And really, what happened with that? We felt the abandonment, and it was by our own manifestation. It came about because of how much pressure was put on and how there was so much fear of abandonment that it just displayed itself. So Coming back in is divine guidance. Whether or not you guys choose to stay together is totally your call. You have free will. But this is going to be one where you guys get to showcase how much you have grown. And it's not like you need to prove it to each other. This is just who you are at this point. You are more playful. You are not taking everything so serious right now. You understand the individuality of each other and what your individual wants and needs are as a person. So kudos to you. And I want to know how that plays out for you. And daily guidance from your angels. I want you golden brown. Okay. I kind of love it when a lot of cards come out. Again, some people don't need many cards, don't even need to need them. It's just, I thoroughly enjoy getting all those messages. Okay. All right. You have new partner, joy, and see only love. You're going to want to have conversations about what happened, and you really should. Don't come to the table anticipating a fight. Don't come to the table with aggression. Try and see things through a lighthearted love and not punish each other. There's been enough pain and agony in this. It doesn't need to happen. There is a chance for this relationship to work out this time. And it would be in your best interest, in order to see this go the distance, to not be so heavy in it this time. You know, we all want to take life so serious. We all want to control things. We all want that, I can't be out of the room if you're not with me. No, this is saying that, okay, let go of the rope. If it's meant to stay, it's going to stay this time. And I do feel like that is going to be the case for a lot of you. This is pure. This is love. This is so much change that has happened. And in that change, there is still that magnetic pull towards each other. There is that magnetic attraction. And that's really needs to be investigated and honored. So I'm seeing a lot of soul contracts come into play. All right. We're going to finish with love. This whole reading has been about love. I love it. There's no stress and anxiety about this. I think that we are. We as a collective, we've been through enough with not just love, but with all the upheaval, all the change, all the career moves. We are moving. We are changing dynamics of relationship, changing careers. This has been a long time coming. Oy vey. I don't normally do this. I'm gonna do it though. I don't think I've ever had this many messages. Okay. So we have retreat. That's what came out first. So this is saying that for one, you guys need to get into a quiet space. This is true love. This is soulmate. This is also a huge passion that is reignited. Try and have it be a slow simmer. All right, you guys, you are going to want to pick up right where you left off, and you simply don't have it in you. That is not where you are anymore. And if this is talking to your singlehood, And I don't feel like that's the case for the collective watching this at all. If this is going to be a really physical relationship, and I mean that in the best sense, but you guys have got to step back, gain your composure, and communicate. Communication and constantly courting each other, this is what keeps relationships alive. It just can't be all physical, it can't be all intellectual. It has to be compatibility and merriment it just has to be compatibility and merriment. You are not perfect. They are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Perfect is the cruelest of illusions, but what are you compatible with? And what makes your heart sing? So find each other out again. Work on the reconnection. Work on the reconnection as new people. And it's true love. Today's reading was about twin flame soulmates, soul bonded relationships. Whether or not there is a way around it, that is what I'm getting. So if today's reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Reach out for your own personal reading. I am going to be expanding and see how this channel goes. And today's song is Golden Brown. Who is it by? And tell me what year it came out. And I will post the winner tomorrow, and you'll have your own personal free question and video. Let me know, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you all soon. Check out all the links in the description. If you haven't already, check out Zen Rose Garden. I'm there every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll be there doing hypnosis and a past life regression this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Keep an open mind. Everything is working out in beautiful divine timing. I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay safe.